Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Cloud Gardens. It's been a minute since I recorded. It's the evening time, so I gotta keep it my volume down so I don't wake anybody up in our house. So I'm gonna try and be extra quiet for this video. It's been long enough, I don't remember where we left off. Obviously, I know we haven't touched the graveyard area yet, so it looks like our only option is to go and do more of the factory levels. So let's get into this. Ooh, I like the colors. Just double check real quick, see if there's anything else. It's kind of weird. This level's already semi-decorated, but we have one of these. Perfect place for these ferns to grow. Let me see. That should be a decent start for us right there. Let's grow some more of this. Oh, well, that seemed to be a good idea. Let's grow some right there. And right there. I have a feeling that this one's supposed to be a bit of a softball. And you know what? I am not above that. I am perfectly willing to accept a softball every once in a while from the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially since the difficulty rating of these levels ranges anywhere between almost too easy feeling sometimes, and then other levels that are extremely difficult. So, like I said, I will accept any form of mercy that the game wishes to give me, because I don't have that much faith in my abilities. It is strange that it seems like we still have so many more plants to unlock, but it doesn't seem possible that, well, maybe the graveyard's a huge area. I don't know. Oh, well, the moss did not like being put there, I don't think. Oh, it automatically went to there. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that, I think. Like I said, this level's a little bit crowded, because there's already plenty of things on here. I suppose I could have put some stuff further up, which I probably will now. So we have all this real estate up here. I really am liking the factory aesthetic. I do really miss the rooftop levels, but the factory levels definitely have their own charm. Some of the stuff like this reminds me of some of the stuff in Portal 2. Some of the areas that you go into where there's just plant life blooming everywhere reminds me a little bit of that. Let me stop and think for just a second. Let's do some vines. Grow that right on the side there. Alright, looks like they're giving us plenty more to work with here, which is good. Matter of fact, let's actually change to this plant here and see if that'll grow there. I think it will. Hopefully it has enough room to grow. Alright, there's our next scene. Very nice. Some sort of like reactor thing? I don't know what this is supposed to be, but that was fun. Okay, we got a couple vines to put right here. Let's put red right there. And blue right here. Alright, I'm assuming... excuse me. I'm assuming that this is going to be a multi-part project. Oh, I don't think that one took right there. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see where this puts us in terms of the actual level. Oh, this is some, like, silo. That's kind of cool. Kind of forces us to only use certain types of plants. Well, I guess I'll have to try and be smart about this. Which, smartness is not necessarily one of my strong suits, so I kind of just slapdash a lot of these levels together. I will readily admit that. Guilty as charged of that. Because to be perfectly honest, sometimes that just makes the most sense to me. Alright, where can we put more vines? Let's actually put it on the pipe itself, maybe? That could be good. After I finish this series, I really do need to look up the composer who did the music for the game so I can give them some major props, because they were cooking on this one. Alright, what else can we grow on here? Can we grow mushrooms? Because they're super cheap. That would be definitely very nice. That's seeming to work okay. We're at 75. Well, the mushrooms seem to be doing quite well there. Let's press our luck. Let's put some more over here. This is just going to be a whole mess of plant life by the time I'm done with this one. And you know something? I would not have it any other way. There we go. Alright. Give us more of a level. Alright. All the way down to the ground. What did we get? Some wild grass? Okay, well, first off, let's put the fungus there, wild grass there, and then let's grow some of this. Very good. Okay, let's collect as much of this as we can. Let's grow a tree down here, because darn it, I like trees. And specifically this type of tree is really cool. They're giving us a lot of stuff to work with, so we might as well take advantage of that. Alright, let me pump the brakes here. Let's do one of these coniferous trees. Because why the heck not? Alright, let's stop what we're doing. Let's do some wild grass here, and then let's do some of this wild fern stuff that I love so much. Wish I was better at retaining what the names of some of the stuff is, but you know what? That is squarely on me. It also doesn't help that there's usually so much time in between when I record these episodes that sometimes I will just straight up forget what some of the stuff is. Alright, we're gonna put you there. And then what else is cheap? Let's go moss. Hopefully that's not crowding the space too much, and then we might just get it naturally, but we can always ensure that we'll get it by throwing some water. There we go. Very nice. Like that. It's so simple and so brilliant at the same time. You gotta love that. Okay, we got some smokestacks. Grow some vines on that. Alright, let's grow some more vines on this opposite side, maybe. There we go. Alright, let's see where that gets us. Alright, so I guess what I'm going to want to do is bring some of this stuff down a little bit. Here, we're going to grow the fern stuff at the base of this. And then let's filter through. Let's put one of these meters. Where would it make sense? And put that there. Put one of these here. You here. There's a fire bell. That there. That there. Let me just collect all that. Let me think for a minute. Let's throw some moss down. It's a pretty safe bet most times. There's the part of me that wants to make some of this stuff actually make sense in terms of its placement. And then there's the part of me that wants to, you know, win. And they're constantly at war with each other in this game. Because I'm so very often tempted to just sort of wing it and not even consider what any of this ends up looking like by the end of it. Because ultimately it's a matter of opinion, whether it looks good or not. And I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. You know, it's a game about having fun and throwing stuff down wherever. And that is perfectly okay. Trying not to worry too much about making all my placements make a ton of sense, because ultimately that's not the point of the game. Well, didn't like that. What about on here? There we go. Throw that down. Go. That's doing real well. Much better than I thought it was going to. Let's see. Can we grow some of this wild grass down here, maybe? I probably should have put more stuff in between everything, but alas, I did not think of that before. Let's see. I'm gonna throw down a little bit more. And then just finish off this level with some of these lights. There's honestly a real benefit to having these restrictions in terms of how much space you're working with. At least for me, it helps me focus on smaller areas instead of getting overwhelmed with filling an entire level outright. All right. Let's give me the next part of the level. Let's see what we got. Ooh, boy. Okay. Giving us way more to work with. Okay, well, first off... Oh, wait, that's wild grass. We're going to put you there. I'm going to grab you. Plant the ferns on the side of the wall here. Plant the tree here. Let me just double check. Uh-huh. We got more of this. We're going to plant that there. Oops, wait a minute. That tree did not go where I thought it was going to go. Hold on, let's fix that. You were supposed to go on the ground. I don't know what the heck you were doing up there. Alright, let's do some more of these ferns. Then let's do... what would make sense? Let's do a regular tree. We haven't done a regular tree in a little while. Let's see how close we can get it to the other one. Alright, that seemed to work. And we'll throw that right there. Very good. They're giving us way more stuff to work with, which is very good, because I was worried there for a second. Alright, we should probably show a little bit of love to this side as well. Let's start off with some of the more cheap stuff, if we can. Wherever it'll grow, that is. This stuff is pretty finicky at times. There we go. And we're gonna grow moss, because this stuff grows just about anywhere. And that is a huge benefit to us, for sure. A little caution sign there. Okay, that's coming along nicely. Let me just take a little peek over here. Trying to grow up some of this wild grass over here. A bench, huh? Well, first off, let's get some moss right there. Maybe we do some vines. Vines could be good. Where could we possibly fit this bench? Right there. Is it in the way? Kind of, but you know what? It's the apocalypse, so we're not going to be worried about that. Also, I should mention to anybody who is watching this video, I know that a couple people have left some really encouraging comments saying that they have actually been using this playthrough of this game, that they've been watching these videos to help them sleep. I am not offended by that one bit. This game is extremely relaxing, and so I thought about it, and I went ahead and I made a playlist of games that I think are fairly relaxing that I've played on the channel before. They all fit into a very similar genre of sort of restorative games, or in one case, like Monument Valley. It's another game that just has an incredible score and is just extremely calming to watch people play. Not to mention it's, like, you know, gorgeous. Like, that that doesn't hurt. But, yeah, I went ahead and I made a relaxing game playlist that you can check out. I wish I could promote more than just, however many things, what, like 4 things at the end of each video? Because I would definitely leave a link to the playlist. Maybe I'll add a little card at this point during the video when I'm talking about this. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I would highly encourage you to check it out. If you are watching this and have found this helpful to help you sleep, first of all, I'm honored. Second of all, if you fall asleep, that's perfectly okay. You can always go back to the spot you fell asleep at the next day if you want to continue it, or if you're just sort of done with the video and it serves its purpose, that is also perfectly okay. I play these games because I enjoy them, not because, you know, not because there's any other reason. Within the past year and a half, I've really tried to play down through the games that have been in my Steam library for a while. And I've mentioned it before, but I should say it again. Well, first of all, there it is. Ta-da! It's done. I found this game in the first place because of another YouTuber who I highly recommend you go check out. His name's Arbitrary Arcade, and he played this game on his channel, and I was mesmerized by the game. So, however much enjoyment you've had... Oh, is this a sign? Oh, however much enjoyment you've had watching me play through this game, credit needs to go to Arbitrary Arcade for introducing me to it in the first place, because I don't think I would have found it otherwise, so. Oh, now this is cool. Oh, I'll bet it's Cloud Gardens, right? That's cool. That is so cool. That's so cool. That's so creative. I love that. What do we got here? Just some regular old vines. I can rock that. What is that? Oh, it's another C. Oh, we'll probably get to spell it multiple times, maybe? Oh, that's a G. Okay, well, there's a slight problem with this. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. Because now we'll actually be able to... I don't know if I'm going to have room to spell out gardens. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. No. No. Excuse me. No, don't you credits me. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, you're joshing me. I have more game. I have more game. Don't you do this to me. Don't you dare, game. I don't want your sass. I know how much game I have left. I still have to go back and finish more. I know I'm not done yet, but apparently this is like... Oh, music and sound, Amos Roddy and Mark Robertson. Well, music and sound folks, Amos Roddy and Mark Robertson. You did your dang thing on this game. Like, this is really special. Like, if I can find a way to listen to this soundtrack anywhere else, I will be. Like, bet on it. 3D art and textures, Tom Kitchen. This is a really clever way to, make people watch and sit through the credits. I know that there's been a lot of games in the past that I've played where, they don't exactly, keep my interest for the credit sequence, so kudos to you for this. This is clever. I'm kind of... card pixel art. I'm kind of bummed that I, sort of tripped and fell over the ending here. Complete the credit scene. Wow. I mean, I wanted to spell out the whole thing. I still had so much more game, so much more game to game. But, I mean, that's good, right? I still have more levels to go, but wow. Incredible. Phenomenal. Alright, so nice try with your little fake out, your little fakey fake out. Nice try. We are going to be doing the graveyard levels. Man, it really did seem like there was more plants to unlock. Like, unless we open up like an entire other area, that doesn't make any sense. I could have sworn I still had more levels to go. I'm going to figure this out. I'm debating. Maybe I should call this episode here. This one might be a shorter one, but I think that's okay because I was just sort of rambling on for a good portion of it. But yeah, I think we're going to call this episode here. I did the credit sequence out of order, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.